We begin today's discussion in the state of Florida, where we're joined by Congressman Alan Grayson, a Democrat from Florida, who just last week lost his re-election bid.
All right, I wanted to ask you, you ran an ad that was widely seen as perhaps the most outrageously negative ad, disingenuous ad of the entire campaign, if not at the top of the list, certainly in the top 10. I want to remind everybody what that ad was and play it for you right now.
To impose his radical fundamentalism on us.
She should submit to me. That's in the Bible.
Webster tried to deny battered women medical care and the right to divorce their abusers.
Submit to me.
He wants to force raped women to bear the child.
Submit to me.
Taliban Dan Webster.
Okay, now you lost your campaign. You lost it by a wide margin. Any regrets for that ad? And did you feel kind of after the campaign was over you needed to take a shower?
It had nothing to do with that ad. That ad was run for 2 days in September. In mid-October, we were actually 2 points up in the polls. If we lost because of that ad, how do you explain the fact that a month after it ran, we were actually ahead in the polls?
But that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking you, do you regret the fact that you stooped so low to run an ad that clearly distorted your opponent's words and went so far as to compare him to the Taliban? What
makes you say that I distorted his words? That's not true.
Because when he's talking about, when he's quoting that Bible verse, he's telling the audience not to pay attention to that verse. He's actually giving them the opposite instruction.
Danny Webster was in the state legislature for 30 years. He has an appalling record of being anti-woman and treating women like second-class citizens. That ad was entirely accurate.
Even Taliban Dan, even calling him Taliban Dan, you think was fair?
Well, that's a matter of atmospherics. But the fact is it had no effect on the campaign. A month after that ad ran, we were ahead.